we got a scary react to do. When a killer vlogs his murders. Insane. Any YouTube vlogs that don't want to watch my reaction / commentary to this video, because I am annoying, first link in the description. If you do enjoy your stay, though, feel free to drop a like and a sub. Sorry, brain fart. I looked over at chat. I lost my train of thought. My bad. Yeah, if you do stick around, drop a like and a sub. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you a ton. And, yeah. Another Yap Fest? Nah, usually with these, I'm less of a Yap Fest, surprisingly.
All right. So how do you feel, Kayleen? We haven't done the part that I'm not looking forward to.
My husband's great. He really is. He's very respectful to me. I mean, he spoils me. He takes care of me.
I'm getting pretty close to that time. This is what I got to do. I don't even question it anymore. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I may get caught right away. I mean, I could basically be dead in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know.
See, chat, and this is what happens if you guys keep making fun of my hairline, okay?
It's all up to chance at this point.
Hey guys. Nice, look at all that smoke. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Though his family didn't yet know it, something was off with Peter Keller. What follows is found footage that just might be some of the most disturbing recordings ever filmed. Documented like a YouTube video, the video diaries Peter created provide a rare glimpse into the mind of a killer and document how something that may have begun as an innocent hobby ultimately manifested as unbelievable cruelty.
What? Cruelty, good band. They're from Japan.
About stuff. Think about, how did I get so...
The majority of the following footage has never been seen before.
Explore with us is what? Ain't no way they got a watermark? Are you serious right now, bro? That's wild. That's insane. They got it over top of everything, bro. Yo. I get it because, like, Instagram clips and TikTok clips and even, like, reaction videos like mine and stuff like that, like, don't credit them. But, like, that's wild.
It has been analyzed by a...
I'm way too ADHD. I'm going to be way too locked in. Be way too locked in on that this whole flipping video. I hope it goes away after, like, the first, like, couple minutes. Anyways, my bad, dude. Yo, Greenwich Sleepwell. I love you, King. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's tap in.
The majority of the following footage has never been seen before. It has been analyzed by a licensed professional counselor.
Okay. Looks like everything's working. Just checking the camera out. Since it's the first time watching myself, I hate watching myself. It's like, man, that's the way other people see me. So it's gonna take some getting used to. Not used to talking into a camera. Let's see, so here you can look at the trail. There's not much of a trail. I try to keep it as hidden as I can, so other people will stay off of it, which has worked so far.
Get on my goddamn trail!
So nobody's been up here yet. I usually come up with between a 30 and 40 pound pack. Every time I bring a load of something up, actually.
A what? Oh, oops, I accidentally muted it. My bad, dude. Let me go back a little bit.
Pound pack. Every time I bring a load of something up, actually starting to get a lot.
Oh?
Up here.
What's he? Is he like prepping for the apocalypse or something? What's going on here?
Try to make it as easy as I can during the transition time. So far, I've got a bed, blow-up bed, mattress, with blankets and pillows and clothes and stuff to keep me comfortable. So,
hey, my man, we gonna need to get you a camera with in-body stabilization and a wide-angle lens. Okay, this is way too close up and it's way too jittery.
we'll see how long I last doing this. I don't know.
I know this dude's gonna do some messed up stuff, but like he just keeps saying something that makes me want to go pause.
Just what exactly Peter was doing in North Bend.
Chat, no spoilers, okay, dude? Yeah, I think he's making a bug out shelter. Oh, bet.
Washington isn't yet clear. It's incredibly rare to have self-recorded footage of a killer, and is especially interesting in this case because the scope of
What the flip? Explore with me. Spoilers, dude.
Peter's chilling plans could hardly be imagined from the casual conversations he has with the camera.
Basically, come up here on the weekends or on a Friday, weekday, whenever the weather permits, or depending on
Look at this big ass watermark over this dude's face. Is this dude dropping this footage for the first time?
what I'm doing. At least once a
I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. There's gonna be somebody in my YouTube comment section like, "You scum of the earth, you're stealing his footage. That's why he has to do it."
week. And I tend to stay up here for about, well, with
Don't worry, guys. I know I'm the scum of the earth. Okay, I think about self Minecraft deletion pretty regularly. Okay.
travel time, probably around 9 hours a day, or each time, which is a long time.
When he wasn't traversing the wilderness with his camera and dog, 41-year-old Peter was also a father and a husband.
Hey, Daddy. Okay, I got this face. You guys
Julian.
He and his wife Lynette had an 18-year-old daughter named Kayleen, and the three appeared to be a normal, happy family.
Are you videotaping her?
Yep. Let's do a lot of videotape, and then I just cut all the junk out.
However, Peter's mysterious project in the woods would eventually take a terrible toll on his day-to-day life.
Kayleen Keller.
All right, so how do you feel, Kayleen?
No more high school, yay!
Feel different? No?
You don't feel different? You got a new life ahead of you.
Julian.
Extremely poggers chat.
Yo, Julian, thank you for the sub, brother. Appreciate you, dog. You're a real one. What's new?
No more freaking school. Well, high school.
Yeah, you got till tomorrow to get your stuff out of the house. So.
No. She's living with us forever. Sorry, Carson. Forever.
Kayleen graduated high school just a few months after her father started recording his video diaries, and was on track to start at Bellevue College in the fall. In addition to her interest in environmental preservation and gaming technology, she also appears to have shared her father's interest in cameras and dabbled in the hobby of videotaping as well.
Can you take a picture of me and sell me on eBay?
So sorry.
What are you doing?
Bill, I could have used your support. I came straight from the airport as soon as I heard. Yeah, I don't like that number. Please.
Come on, go.
Lynette also sometimes used the camera to film videos she uploaded to YouTube.
Hi everyone. My little puppy's looking outside. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to show you guys that I'm gonna put in my store. I'm so excited. This is bag 2. And I had so much fun making these too. You guys got a lot of products in here.
I want to first show you, look at Dino. He just got a haircut a couple days ago. My husband was like, he's looking too scruffy.
I am a very shy person, and doing these videos really helps me open myself, because I figured if somebody doesn't want to watch it, then don't watch it. I'm not forcing you to. So these videos really help, and he really helped me.
While Peter worked to refurbish computers, Lynette struggled with medical issues, and as a result, wasn't able to work full-time.
Aw.
My husband, a few months ago, went out and bought me this big recliner for my back, and I just now starting to use it. He's so happy. Usually I just sit on the left seat. I love this chair. He's here. He's supporting me. He takes care of me. Even though I can't go back to work and I'm home in pain all the time, he gave me my scrapbooking room with my dream come true.
She made and sold custom paper flowers and shared her scrapbooking hobby in local fairs to bolster the family's income.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Pretty much this is my anniversary present. I'm so thankful that my husband was able to give me that so I could stock up on supplies for me. And I also got some stuff for you guys too. Even my husband was looking at this and was just like, oh my gosh, look at the detail.
From an outside perspective, it appeared that although the family faced challenges, they were sticking together and making things work. But as later events would reveal, all wasn't going as well as it appeared.
You can watch me open this thing. This thing's always
Next town
so
over.
heavy. But works good.
This impressive structure, affectionately nicknamed Camp Keller, was what kept Peter occupied in the woods for so long. Disguised as part of the hillside, the only thing that might give its presence away is a temporary tarp stretched over part of the roof.
Well, sorry, buddy. I can't see it over your logo, dude.
But Peter took care to conceal that with brush.
This is something I wanted to do.
We're watching when a killer vlogs his murders. Yeah.
Probably since I was a teenager. To make a home underground somewhere so I didn't have to live around people. One of my projects today is to take all this wood that I've cut up recently and stack it up, pull it down, so if somebody stumbles out here, it not as noticeable. It's just now I have the means, I'm able to actually pay for it. I've spent a lot of money on this so far, thousands of dollars. Thousands more on guns and other stuff, other hardware I'm going to need. Everything I can think of.
Ooh.
The bunker.
Yeah, you know you got a fucking freakazoid on your hand if they drinking default Rockstar, dude. If you're raw dogging Rockstar, dude, oh my god, dude. We gonna put you in a straitjacket, bruh. Nah, what you do? You run down the dollar store, get that, dude? Fuck, buy a Rip It. Buy the red Rockstar, dude. Don't get that default one, dude. Oh my god. It's like eating a saltine cracker without any salt on it, dude. That's how I compare that in like the realm of energy drinks. It'd be like eating a saltine cracker with no salt on it. Saltine crackers are already dry and plain enough, but like take away the salt. That's what you're working with. Steer clear of the motherfucker with basic Rockstar can. That was my shit in middle school? Yeah, it makes total sense to me. Yeah.
Was a shocking feat of engineering, considering all of Peter's supplies were either
jacket
gathered
for real?
from
You
the
get
forest
it.
around him or carried in from his house, which was about an hour's hike away.
An
This
hour?
is kind of an outside look.
An hour's hike? Bro. Nah.
My wood pile on this side.
I mean, dude straight up doing Minecraft, don't get me wrong, this would be sick to do. I mean, minus the killing part, you know? This would be sick to do. Build a bunker in the woods, buy some water, just chill out there, dude. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Yo, sign me the fuck up.
In addition to the tools and materials he needed to build the bunker, Peter carried a significant amount of food, drinks, and creature comforts into the camp.
What? Yo, he's getting fucked up in there? I mean, to be fair, I don't know how the story's gonna, unfold, but a lot of people do keep, like, vodka and stuff because, at least this was my dad's reasoning, not for vodka, but why he's saying that you should get some, like, for a real bug-out shelter, is if you have to, like, if it's the end of the world and it's you and you have to do something like amputate someone's arm or like handle some injury or like stitch someone up, you just get fucking drunk and then you do that shit, or can't you like pour it on there? I don't know. He was the drunk thing was my dad's like main thing. We used to do stuff like this as kids on our farm. Wander into the bush and just build a hut out of sticks and crap. Not this level of operation though. Yeah, I built a little stick fort one time. That was pretty sick. Kind of want to do it again. Too bad I ain't got no woods near me right now. Maybe I'm gonna have to tap in at a park or something. Too much of a bottom to build anything like that. What does me getting my tight little twink butt pegged have anything to do with building an underground bunker? Huh?
He brought enough to set up a kitchenette, complete with an emergency vodka stash. The entire complex was powered with a generator, which Peter somehow managed to bring up the mountain. He even went out of his way to engineer.
Ooh, no solar power? Ooh, L. Yeah, no. No, if I was building one of these, I would make it solar and generated power, just in case.
Near a wood-burning stove made out of an inverted metal garbage can.
We can do whatever we want. Yeah, but we don't have any. We don't have any. A shit ton of sticks to build a little stick fort.
He rigged a chimney to funnel the smoke up and out of the residence.
Okay, that is fire.
This smoke would ultimately provide a valuable clue as to the camp's location. Other highlights of Peter's stash include multiple 5-gallon buckets, which could not have been easy to move, heavy-duty chains, and a hacksaw.
Huh?
But as impressive as the wilderness construction may be, the question remains as to why Peter built it in the first place.
I just feel like I'm getting knocked back every time financially. My wife is just gonna suck all the money out that I have.
And I'm so excited because I can actually afford these deals. My husband, he gave me some money to go in here, so I'm like so excited.
All right, I'm getting ready to move one of these big beams in. This thing is pretty heavy. It's soaked with water, which makes them very heavy. Makes it a real.
Why are you using that one then, bro?
Let's see. I met him when I was in high school, but I just, wasn't interested. And then I met him again, and he was so sweet. We became like best friends. He said one of these days he wanted to get married and have kids, and he asked me what I wanted, and I said, "Oh, I want to get married." So then my sister, we were getting along at the time. She really liked him, and she said, "Well, you gotta just, you're gonna regret it if you don't." So I was like, "Okay."
So basically, her sister got her killed. I know how this plays out. Okay, buddy, don't even mess with me. Chat, don't confirm or deny. Okay, dude. I mean, you can deny if you want, but don't confirm. Okay, don't spoil.
Then 3 months later,
I'm on the edge of my seat. Okay, maybe I understand why Explore With Me has a little watermark. Okay, he's doing an amazing job storytelling.
he started talking to me about marriage, and I was like, "Dude, I told you I don't want to get married. Stop pressuring me. We've only officially been together for 3 months." He actually started within a month, and I was just like, "No, you gotta stop." So finally, a little over 3 months, he asked me to marry him. I was like, "Of course I'll marry you," and I grabbed the ring and put it on my finger. I was just so excited.
3 months in? I think I got like trust issues or something. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Jesus Christ, God damn it.
That's my story of my husband, who is my husband, who's the love of my life.
At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I may get caught right away. I mean, I could basically be dead in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. It's all up to chance at this point.
What?
So I don't think anyone knows where I'm at. But if they put it together, who knows? At this point,
What is he doing to escape this long? What is he doing? Oh, yeah, honey. I'm doing IRL Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. Like what is this guy doing? What is he making the excuse up to go do?
I have to take that chance. So it's just going to be a point of, go as far as I can. I do have my escape, and that's death. And I'm okay with that. So
What?
I'm getting to the point where
Golfing or bowling?
just trying to
Chrissy, it's been 7 months. Oh no, I gotta get out of here, chat.
live
Wait, let me go back a little bit.
where.
Wait, he's getting tired.
So I'm getting to the point where just trying to live
Oh,
and pay bills and live as a civilian and go to work.
He's a great guy. He, he stuck around with me. I'm, some guys are kind of leave when you get that, it's part of your vows. But Anyways, I don't want to get on to that.
It just freaks me out. It's actually more comfortable for me to think about living out here, robbing banks, pharmacies, just taking what I want.
What?
For as long as I can. At least it'll be exciting. It won't be boring. And I don't have to worry about Lynette or Kayleen. And everything will be taken care of. It'll just be me.
Peter's
What?
complaints are all too common, but could indicate the presence of major depressive disorder. Additionally, Peter is doing a lot of fidgeting in this video, signifying that despite what he's saying out loud, his thoughts might be giving him a lot of anxiety. Perhaps this stems from the fact that, as some of Peter's cryptic comments hint, there's a much darker aspect to his fantasy than he lets on.
Well, I wanted to get a video log in. We haven't done part that I'm not looking forward to. I'm getting pretty close to that time. I'm guessing probably a couple months away, maybe 3. So yeah, I know I can, once I do this, I could either die then, maybe something will happen, or a few days or weeks, or maybe even years. My goal is to make it 10 years, but that's the other hard part. It's either to not care about dying and to still care about the project.
Peter's comment that he wants to survive for 10 years out in the woods complicates an already strange situation even further. He isn't just aiming to leave his day-to-day life and job behind. There are Lynette and Kayleen to think about, and so far, he hasn't shown any interest of bringing them along on his adventure.
Go ahead and open this. Oh my goodness. You are so sweet, you guys. Sorry I'm whispering. My husband's sleeping and our little doggy's sleeping with him. Last time I was doing a video, I was talking too loud and he woke up and came out here.
Part of me has a hard time even imagining doing what I'm going to do, but as I think about it, I always come up to the same conclusion every time. I'm starting to get more okay with it. Other times I feel like I'm more than ready. I've tried to make it in this world and it just isn't happening. I'm 40 now and I am running out of time. I don't even question it anymore. It just seems like everything makes so much sense now. You know, just the more I've thought about it.
So this is literally the dude from Postal 1, is what I'm gathering here? Is that what's going on?
The more I understand it.
All right, that was like an ultra niche reference. Not ultra niche, but like pretty niche.
I don't really feel bad about it. It's just the way it is.
What? Yeah, mental health is a real issue.
You know, certain things happen that cause this to happen. So, just kind of accepted it and just rolling with it. Well, this is it. Home sweet home. Got the lantern going so you can see a little bit, not a lot. You know, I often wonder if what I'm doing is the right thing. And I think it is.
These statements, though shocking, actually align with the earlier theory that Peter was suffering from a serious depressive disorder.
You know, as I do this for hour on hour, it's like I just sit there and think about stuff. Think about, like, how did I get so f***ed up? How did so many things go wrong? I don't think it's all my fault. I think it's more my upbringing, family life. I was just too ugly. Nobody cared.
Peter's
What, an Andrew Tate stand, bro? What?
recollection of feeling off also supports the depression theory, as it's common for symptoms to emerge during adolescence. Additionally, it's known
Oh, life was just too ugly? I think they said I was just too ugly. Okay. Never mind. I take back the Andrew Tate stand thing.
that individuals with unresolved trauma can become stuck developmentally. This could very possibly be what happened to Peter, as he previously mentioned that he'd wanted to build a camp like this since he was a teen. If he became emotionally stuck at that point in his life, it could explain his apparent resentment for his family, along with the continued desire to depart from society.
Yeah, basically last year has been really tough on me. I've been coming to terms, realizing just how pathetic I am. And there's just no hope. But,
The bunker/camp thing is cool. I'll give him that. Yeah. I mean, again, you know, mine is to like killing and, you know, all that shit and like leaving society and robbing and stuff like that. I like the camp/bunker thing. That's sick.
it's tough. Wasn't interested in anything anymore. Couldn't motivate myself. All I did was work on this. This is the only thing that would make me feel better. But I think I've come to terms with it. Starting to feel better now. Not quite sure why exactly. If it's just that I'm getting this further along, or maybe I've just come to terms with what I am, my situation, and kind of working through it. You know, I've tried. I always keep going back to the same person I am.
Well, the YouTuber, like the actual YouTuber that's covering this is exploring with us. I don't know who this dude is. Well, he said it earlier, but I don't know. I forgot his name.
I guess it's also because I don't have anything. I never did. No money. My looks are horrible.
My husband actually gave me some money, and I was going to go out and buy some of these, but I'm going to go buy ink instead. Oh my gosh, so awesome. Sorry, I'm trying not to get too excited because my husband's going to be like, what are you doing?
No personality. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just I understand now very clearly. This is the only thing I have.
It's just a single pick, but you know, we all add single pick. Sorry, my dog's being crazy. My husband's probably chasing him around the living room. I know, my husband spoils me. He hates seeing me in pain, so tonight he came home and he gave me another $20 because he knows I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow and he wants me to stop at Michael's and get some more stuff.
Well, it's about 2 weeks before the end. This is going to be my last video, probably before till after that. That's terrible.
I wanted to give some items for my mom and some other items, but I just want to show you the Psst, Dino. Psst. Sorry, my husband's home. Dino.
Well, it's about 2 weeks before I finally drop.
I'm already uncomfortable, bro. I'm already uncomfortable. The way the dog was barking. Yeah, I'm uncomfy. Yeah, I'm uncomfy, brother.
Out of society and start this project.
Sorry. The cute little puppy, right? So these are the items that are in there now. They're hard plastic. Stop.
Well, it's about 2 weeks before we finally drop out of society, fully commit to this. This is probably going to be my last video till after that.
Here we can see that Peter actually does retakes instead of being fully candid, like other videos suggest. This, along with the comments he's made about his appearance, seem to indicate that Peter cares deeply about how people view him. The retake suggests he's purposely curating how he appears to anyone who views these tapes. He wants to make the best possible impression. Again, this could tie back to major depressive disorder and childhood trauma. Teenagers often act as though they have what's known as an invisible audience, the idea that people are watching them all the time and judging their looks and actions. From what we see in the videos, Peter seems to still be acting like this at age 41. This type of behavior can also be found in individuals with narcissistic tendencies.
I was about to say, this dude got narcissistic tendencies or some shit.
The question of Peter's intentions would be one of the first mysteries police faced when they became involved in the situation on April 22, 2012. It was a quiet day in the mobile home park where the Keller family lived when, seemingly out of nowhere, several neighbors heard what they believed to be an explosion. When they saw flames coming out of the windows of the Keller home, the neighbors summoned the fire department. Firefighters swarmed the home, climbing on top of it, even as the blaze ate through the roof. They had no idea just how seriously they were risking their lives until later. Once the fire was doused and investigators entered the residence, they discovered Peter Keller was nowhere to be found. Iwu spoke with Cindy West, a
Spoke with who? Sorry, probably like Chucky and Jake. Why I was so fucking startled by that.
retired police sergeant who worked on the Keller case, in an exclusive interview.
I was actually the public information officer, and it was I think it was a weekend, because I was actually heading out of town, and I got the phone call. So I turned around, came back into town, and arrived up there in North Bend, and then the investigation started there. And as the investigation went on, it just snowballed from what the heck happened to, wow, this is bigger than I think anybody thought at the start.
For those of you who aren't familiar, a public information officer handles all inquiries about an active case, providing private citizens as well as the media with information that's been approved for release. As such, Cindy was intimately familiar with the inner workings of the Keller case. The day of the fire, tracking down Peter became the police's highest priority.
Five? Oh, man.
In just a
That dude, 5'5", that dude's not a short king. He's a court jester, bro. Nah, my man, nah.
few hours, they located his vehicle parked downtown. The keys were left inside, but there was no evidence as to where he might have gone.
Bro was building a hobbit hole.
When they entered his workplace to ask where Peter...
Ooh, Cheez-Its? Ooh, dude, fuck, man. I'd go for some Cheez-Its right now. Damn.
might be, all his co-workers could offer was that Peter had already left for the day, and
Thank
it
you,
stated
Austin.
that he
Thank
might
you,
be
Lilith.
back
Thank you.
tomorrow, next week, or possibly never.
What?
Police also discovered that Peter had recently withdrawn $6,200 from the family bank account. Everything suggested that Peter was either in danger, running, or both. For now, police had no idea where he could be hiding. But they weren't clueless for long.
Bathe in Cheez-Its Ranch? Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. I would bathe in that shit.
Police
What?
got lucky when searching Peter's home and unearthed a hard drive containing Peter's video diaries. Combined with what else was discovered in the residence, the investigation went from serious to downright bone-chilling.
Well, before, a while ago, I used to sit here and think, this whole thing is just crazy at times, and then I'd think about it, and it would make sense, and it's like, okay, this is what I gotta do.
Peter's decisiveness in this clip, paired with the horrific details of what police had found in the remains of his home, would likely be shocking to even the most seasoned law enforcement official. They were at a complete loss when it came to explaining how and why this had happened. Only time would reveal the haunting truth. When it came to the video entries, they supplied more than just a
Smart enough to build a remote home in the woods, not smart enough to leave the evidence, yeah.
record of Peter's thoughts. As it turned out, other entries in the video diary and the accompanying photographs would become the key to tracking Peter. Retired Sergeant Cindy West was able to share the creative technique the police ended up using.
They had photographs that Keller had taken on the mountainside as he's constructing this bunker, from nothing's there to a little bit more to a little bit more. In one of the photos, you can see, I couldn't see it, it looked like a power line in the distance. So you're looking off the mountain toward, which would be North Bend, the city. You can barely see this power line and something else. Again, I didn't think it was a power line, but our detective Mike Mellis says, I think that's a power line. I think that down there is probably the city. And then according to these other photos, there's a couple streams nearby. So he does a lot of investigation and says, well, it's got to be in one of these 2 points then. And I'm like, I don't know how he came up with that, but he was exactly right.
Combined with reports of Peter's truck being regularly parked at a specific trailhead, this was enough information for police to start canvassing the area to search for Camp Keller.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Martinez? How's it going, gangsta? I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't reading all that, King, but I'm gonna trust you that it is a sick quote. Yeah.
It took 6 days, but eventually they succeeded. The smoke visible in this footage came from Peter's makeshift chimney and was instrumental in leading the police to Camp Keller.
Bro.
However, rushing in and making an arrest wasn't going to be an option.
What?
They had no idea how many people might be inside or what their intentions were. Remember, Peter had been stockpiling weapons and ammunition at home, and thanks to his videos, which were discovered when police reviewed the recordings that were not destroyed in the house fire, they knew he likely had firearms at his camp. Little did they know what else they would uncover. They also knew that there was a chance they could be dealing with a hostage situation. A direct approach could endanger Peter's life if he was being held captive, or spook him if he had hostages of his own. They needed to make whoever was inside come to them.
You guys on the number 3 side, can you get to that window and break it out or throw a gas in there?
Brian, there looks like a slot or a window that's propped open in the back, directly towards the dirt wall, but I couldn't see it. He's got something over it. Maybe you guys can throw a log through it or something.
But if we throw number 2 in that ditch, it should cycle right up into the tarp, should push it right into the structure.
That's exactly what they decide to do. The response team keeps the bunker surrounded in the hopes that the gas canister will drive those inside out of the bunker and straight to the waiting forces. But after about 10 minutes, nothing has changed.
Yeah, it's dissipating finally. The first one you sent in is dissipating. You want me to throw a 98 under the window, the open window where we first gassed?
Yeah, if you can do it from your position.
With the gas canisters having no effect, the team is forced to reconsider their tactics.
Damn, bro.
For planning purposes, if this gas isn't going to work, we may have the command post try and locate like a wildland fire pump and hose that can pump a large volume of water into this place, Break.
It's kind of gangster, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the gas isn't getting them out. Yo, we about to fucking Tom and Jerry style, fucking cartoon style. Give me a big ass fucking hose, cause we're getting this sorted out. Turn it on, Jerry. Shh, bitch ass. Better fucking bring your ass out that bunker, bitch. Why the fuck was he fucking... Dude, this guy is so dumb. No, he's dumb as fuck. He's like, oh, I'm going to make it 10 years. And then he has a fire going. Dude, are you stupid? And a generator? Yeah, this guy's dumb as hell. Yeah, no, I'm not condoning it or like, rooting for him or anything. But like, if he actually wanted to like pull some shit off, again, solar power, like no generator noise. Don't smoke. Hey, dumbass, you ever heard of smoke signals? I mean, I know this is before your time of doing this shit, but Red Dead Redemption 2, you see that smoke out a few miles away, you're like, oh, there's some shit going on over there. Oh, I'm gonna go explore. You know? What the fuck do you think the police is gonna do? I see smoke coming out of the middle of nowhere in the woods. What the fuck?
I think we could probably utilize this creek. We just need enough hose and a pumping station to get it, up to where we want it.
We've got new photos showing this bunker may have multiple levels.
What? No.
Big copy.
This information actually came from Peter directly and the self-recorded videos that they found in his burned-out house.
Well, This is the end of the day. I'm getting wrapped up, getting ready to leave. I don't know if you can see me, but kind of one last look at everything. That's my fireplace, wood stove, whatever. Pretty dark. Now we're going upstairs.
What? 2 levels? Bro.
This is where most of my supplies are. Pretty well stocked.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe.
My window. Looking down on the wood stove. And that pretty much wraps it up for the day.
Finally, police resorted to throwing a grenade towards the bunker.
What?
When even an actual explosion failed to get results, police knew that they would have to be the ones to approach. After a full day of besieging the bunker, they decided to break through the roof. You might be wondering why a house fire investigation demanded such an extensive response. As a matter of fact, it didn't. After assessing the situation, investigators concluded that they were dealing with arson, but that would all change when they made their way into the home and stumbled upon a disturbing discovery. It wasn't a subtle attempt either. The remains of a red gas can were found melted onto the stove, where it had been placed in a skillet to heat up until it ignited. Police found several other gas cans throughout the residence, boxes of ammunition, and a homemade explosive device. Investigators could only assume it was meant to be triggered by the fire in order to destroy the house and everything inside. Had the fire team arrived just a few moments later, it could have gone off while they were on the roof, potentially costing them their lives. Police believed that this evidence was meant to be destroyed in the fire, along with the video diaries, but those items were hardly the most shocking thing they discovered. There were 2 bodies in the bedroom of the Keller home, untouched by the fire. Tragically, the bodies were identified to be those of Lynette and Kayleen Keller. They had both been shot in the head.
Nice. Nice, look at all that smoke, oh my gosh.
Okay, make sure you don't touch this.
Okay.
Because this gets really freaking hot.
It seems that what Peter's video diaries have been hinting at the entire time was killing his own family.
Bro, why did he think he had to do that, bro? You got a bunker, just dip. Don't ever tell anybody where you're going. Don't ever come back. What the fuck?
Part of me has a hard time even imagining doing what I'm going to do. But as I think about it, I always come up to the same conclusion every time. I'm starting to get more okay with it.
Retired Sergeant Cindy West was once again willing to share her thoughts on the tragedy.
I don't think either of them knew it was coming. Again, based on the conversations that we had with friends of both of them, it sounded like he was a loving, great husband. So I think they're both blindsided by it. And, you know, I don't know. This case just racks my brain. There's no way it's ever going to resolve in my brain, because you just think, why?
Yeah.
Not only did he kill his wife and his daughter, but based on the friends and neighbors, he had this dog that went everywhere with him, hiking, or apparently to go build a bunker, you know, for all these years. And he killed the dog too. He was afraid that the dog would give him away in the bunker. And so he killed the dog too. Again, there's no explanation. I mean, I get that he obviously had some sort of mental illness. Dipstick wasn't hitting the oil with him, but it just makes you shake your head. I've seen a lot of stuff in my career, a lot of bad things. You just shake your head about, sometimes when things happen, but this case really, really got to me.
Cindy shared with us what happened when police finally made entry into Camp Keller. And what they find inside the bunker is even more shocking than anyone expected.
What?
When our TAC 30, aka SWAT guys, discover the bunker, of course, they surround it, make sure everybody's safe, let everybody know what's going on before they hail to him saying, hey, come on out with your hands up, yada, yada, all that. And it was just a short time after they initially tried to make contact with him that they heard a pop. So they didn't know, did he have an accidental discharge? Was it something else? They didn't know.
When the walls of Camp Keller were finally breached, police discovered that Peter had stayed true to his word and ended his life when faced with capture. Soon after, the police surrounded his stronghold. Perhaps this was Peter's only intention all along. He wanted to achieve this teenage fantasy of living out underground in the woods before he died. But he had no end game other than his own death.
Well, the fact that he was found was significant. We were worried what he might do to somebody else. If he's, brazen enough to kill his wife and his daughter, then what's he going to do to somebody else? But I think there was a sense of relief that it was over, that he had been not apprehended, but that he was finished with his crime spree, that nobody else got hurt. There was so much potential for injuries to citizens and all the officers involved that it was definitely a sense of relief.
The camp was turned over to King County Department of Natural Resources, who eventually destroyed the bunker. Peter's cash hoard was donated to a memorial scholarship established in memory of Lynette and Kayleen.
Damn, bro, that's so fucking sad, dude. That's so fucking sad, bro. Damn. The fact that he planned it for so long and could face his wife and daughter every day knowing what he was soon going to do to them is truly horrifying. Yeah. The way his wife talked about him so sweetly is just heartbreaking. All he had to do was leave, disappear, live in the woods if he wanted to, go anywhere he wanted, live out his teenage dreams and hobbies. I can't get my head around why he did what he did. Yeah. Does anybody have any... What's going on here? Talking honestly, she was basically begged to be with him. That's what she said. She never wanted to marry him until he popped out a ring. He was the one talking nicely, giving her money, yet never standing up for himself, thinking about himself. He wanted to get married and have children, to have someone look after him, yet when his wife got problems, he wanted to come across as the dad from heaven, yet underneath he's plotting to wipe them out for excitement. What the fuck? He is trash that rook itself out, yet to his innocent daughter first. He wasn't with her because he loved her. He was with her because how she loved her great husband who gives her everything, while hating on her and in the daughter. They bored him and he resented them. That is the only explanation how you would kill them and hope for excitement. If he used all that cash and time he spent building his stupid den, he could have had another job. He had way too much time on his hands. No wonder he got bored. Why not join the gym? Get yourself a life. Edited and it still sounds like that? Damn, bro, that's crazy. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Paranoia perhaps wanted to get rid of literally everything attached he had. That included his family. Being that free little kid in the bush was more important to him. Yeah. Yeah, Lilith, it was. The way the dog barked and growled at him. Yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking coward. That man had zero self-awareness. He had no idea how much his wife and family loved him and how valued he was, but all he could think about was himself. He had a life that so many would have loved to have. Yeah, dude. To think divorce or even abandoning your family seems worse to you than just simply murdering them? Crazy, yeah. This guy said he didn't make it in the world. He had money in the bank, was married to a grateful wife, and had a beautiful daughter about to go to college. How did he think he didn't make it? He's the one that wanted to get married so fast. If you want to do your own thing, just do that. There was no need for this to happen. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.